Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm Eram.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How was your drive?
It was good, thank you.
It's getting better out there, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. It's still pretty cold.
Can't wait for summer. So, thank you for coming out here for the interview.
My pleasure.
And you're interviewing for the position, the marketing position, right, at the St. Jude's Hospital. And I'm just going to ask you some questions about you, that's it.
Okay.
So, what do you know about St. Jude's Hospital and why do you want to work here?
I'm really interested in working for a hospital when I graduate. I am interested in working for a nonprofit and dealing with different aspects of working in a hospital and dealing with the marketing side of it. I've always had an interest of working for a place that does a service for someone, and obviously a hospital provides a service for people, so that's what I'm interested in.
I'm sure you'll like it then. So what do you hope to achieve out of this position?
I want to gain a better understanding of the different aspects that go into marketing for a hospital, because I know how marketing goes for different other nonprofits, but a hospital is a totally different area and you're marketing to a lot of different people, and I just think that it would be a great learning opportunity for me and it would provide me with a great deal of experience.
Okay. So, do you have any interesting events that you ever got to work on before?
I had an event my last semester in college where I planned an event for our dean of our college. And it was a showcase for the Communication, Arts, and Media college. And I worked with a group of 5 people, and we ended up creating this entire event based off of last year's results of it, and organized marketing materials. We had different surveys for people that came to see it. We sent out handwritten invitations to prospective students. We sent out emails to alumni and had them come and advertise it on Facebook. And it was just really fun because we got to work so closely with someone who has a lot of experience doing that and working with students and being able to market things. And it was a good experience, but it wasn't the best outcome. We only were able to have about 15 people when we had 45 RSVP because of the weather, and so it was good, but it was bad at the same time because it was kind of a disappointment, but it turned out well.
This position will require a lot of event planning and working in groups. Yeah. Are you good at working in groups?
Yeah, I have a lot of experience. I mean, as you can see on my resume, my major is communication studies, so we do a lot of group work. Every class that I have to work in a group with people, and it comes with its challenges. I had a time when I worked with a group member who didn't necessarily agree with myself and another partner, and created problems between us and tension, and so we had to work that out. Fortunately, it didn't work out in the best nature, but we tried our best. And then other times we have really positive, where everything is smooth, everything works well, people are happy to be with each other, and you get things done efficiently.
Yeah, working in groups can have a lot of negatives and positives. I'm glad you can deal with them. So, do you think you're adaptable to any situations at work? Tell me a time when you've been adaptable.
When I worked at TJ Maxx, I was constantly being moved around the store for different positions because they thought that I was able to utilize all of my skills to be able to do that. And some people are able to do only one thing and they only want to do that one area, while I was able to do all of them. And so they would move me around and I had to adapt every single time to that. I had to adapt to working in the back room and taking our truck, and then I had to move up to the front and cashier for people. And then sometimes I had to work in the jewelry department. I had to learn every aspect of every area. And so I think that was really helpful to me. I was able to further I was actually promoted a little bit, and so that was exciting for me.
I know how it is working at a store. In college, I used to work at a store as well. So you must be good at multitasking, I assume, right?
Yep.
How do you handle multitasking?
Right now, I'm a waitress and a bartender, and so multitasking is every aspect of my job because you're constantly dealing with multiple tables at one time. At the job I work at, we have communal tables where everyone sits down at the same table, and it's very long, probably the length of this room, and they sit down and you could have 10 groups get up of like 5 families and then sit back down, like from new people. So it's like you have to constantly be on task, you have to be able to take a drink order and take a food order and remember it or write it down and be able to make sure you enter stuff into the computer correctly and getting people their drinks on time and their food on time. So
Great. So those are all the questions I had for you. Is there anything you would like to ask me?
what are your opportunities for relocation?
Actually, there's not a lot of relocations that we do. Like, there's not a lot of positions that get relocated, but there's a lot of opportunities within the organization, like where you get to grow and like promotions and all that stuff. So there's a lot of opportunities for that.
Okay.
But you're gonna pretty much have to stay in the same area, I guess.
Sure.
So
Thank
that's
you.
all. Any other thing I can answer?
No, thank you. It was very helpful.
Okay, it was really nice to have you
Yeah, you
here.
too. Thank you so
And
much
we'll
for
get
having me.
back to you within a week
Okay.
or so.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
yep,
Have
have
a
a
good
nice
day.
day. What?
Stop.
I would hire you.